Hi Gemini, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a full moon reading for you. So this will pertain to the energies from whenever you see this soon up until December 29th for the full moon. Now please remember that this is for Gemini rising, Venus, Sun, and Moon. So if for some reason this isn't really you're not resonating with a lot of this, you can always check where your other placements are in your chart and check out the videos for those placements, because you may be tapping into that energy more so right now. Also, this is a general and collective reading, so this may not resonate with every Gemini. Please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. You can also check out my By Luna's Light Facebook page if you feel so inclined. I do a lot of live videos on there, mainly for the new moon, the full moon, any solstices, any significant days. I just did a live reading for the winter solstice, and I am possibly going to do one for Christmas Day if I have the time between turkey time and everything else. And also, if you feel so inclined, like, share, and subscribe to this channel as well. If you have any comments, concerns, pointers, anything like that, please pop those into the comment box below this video, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, Gemini, are you ready for your reading? So this is the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid that I'm using today. Angels and Spirit, please step forward and let my Gemini know what they need to know about their life in terms of the December 29th full moon. That's too many. Two more, please. One more. One more card. There we go. Okay. At the bottom is the Rose's Kiss. So I really feel like there's a bittersweet moment going on in your life right now. Perhaps there's something that really brings so much beautiful energy to your life, like a rose would. It really lights up your life. It's probably a relationship I'm really feeling, but that can be any kind of relationship. Significantly impacts your life for the better, but there's kind of that bittersweetness to it, as it has thorns on it. So it's not all butterflies and rainbows is what they're trying to say. If that's the case, I have a feeling this reading is going to pertain to that a lot. So it very well could come up again. Stay tuned. Now I am going to use the Romance Angel cards to get a more well-balanced reading for this reading for you. Angels and guides, please tell my Gemini what they need to know in regards to their love life for the full moon on December 29th. Two more. That's too many. Okay, two more, please. Okay, bottom of the deck is codependency. Sorry about the glare and the resolution. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this can be any sort of addiction. It could be codependency in a relationship, as in you are addicted to them, as in you don't know how to be alone, so to speak, because it could be really frightening. Perhaps you enjoy the distractions of other people. That way you might not have to dive in deep and do the internal work as often. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. That's just spirit being kind of blunt right now. And that's not going to pertain to all of you. So just bear in mind, this is for the collective. But I really feel like if it's not that, then it could be that maybe you or your partner are addicted to either, I mean, you can have addictions to anything. Alcohol, drugs, overeating, you know, addiction to sex even. You never know, right? So just be mindful that the codependency addictions are definitely playing a role in your love life right now for the negative. Okay, so your first card, oh, and I will be, using the Green Witch's Tarot to clarify the oracle cards on the table today. So your first card is, it is what it is. And it's the number of the Lovers card, number 6. So it is what it is, as in Spirit is saying, hey, you kind of have to come to terms with something. Now, in this card, the door is very much closed. That could pertain to either you feeling closed off from someone else or someone closing the door off in your face because they're not ready to open up, or, you had a fight. Something is being closed off here. But Spirit is very much saying, like, it's kind of out of your control right now. It is what it is. This whole situation, whatever this is pertaining to, has a purpose. It has a lesson. And someone may not be really trying to learn that lesson right now, kind of sticking the head in the sand like an ostrich and being like, I don't hear you. Because it's kind of hard it's hard to dive in deep when you don't feel ready, is basically what Spirit is saying. But no one is ever ready to deal with things that that are difficult. So it is what it is. You have to do it. You have to put in that time and effort, because otherwise you're just going to be going around in a circle. You're not going to be getting anywhere with this, and it's going to drive both you and your partner mad. So there's no point in denying it anymore. It is what it is. Do the work and deal with it. It's time. So let's clarify it as what it is, just to get some more insight on this. Okay. Two more. One more. Okay. Spirit always comes through with messages. So here we go. Here's the Queen of Athens. Now, you are an air sign, so this could very well be your energy. This could be you seeing things clearly, being open to communication, sharp intellect, just being able to see two sides to a story. Or this could be the aspect of someone that you're with. Maybe you're also with another air sign, or this is what they're embodying right now. Now, the Queen of Wands kind of cuts the shit. She just cuts through all the illusions and can see through all the BS, basically. So perhaps that's what's going on here. Either someone in this relationship, I feel, is really seeing the truth right now. They're seeing through all the BS, all the baggage, and there's no wool pulled over anyone's eyes here. But there is no communication right now, or there won't be. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, someone's cut out, someone blocked the others, and this is why I also feel like that door is closed. Someone is blocking this current relationship. Either you're not in communication right now, or someone's not willing to take the time to understand something. Now, Spirit is showing me the World Tree, so this is completion. This is perhaps that it's time for a cycle to end. And yet, Spirit is saying it's time for something to end, and yet you have the Devil card. This is the Lord of Shadows, but traditional tarot, it's the Devil card, or the Death card. It's in the reverse, so someone's holding on still. Someone is not ready to let go of this situation. Spirit says it's time, and all the signs might be there, but someone is not willing to let go. And it's for a very specific reason, because there's stability in their life, either yours or your partner's, when you two are together. So, there's this person stabilizes you, I think. And perhaps this is why you're not ready to let go, because they bring some sort of anchoring with them. Like, you feel more calm and rooted when you're with them, but you're also avoiding this tower moment. So we have to have a talk about this tower moment. This tower moment needs to happen, because although you may feel very stable with this person, or vice versa, there is very shaky ground here. There is an unstable foundation. There are cracks in the floor. It's ready to come down. And there has to be this moment in your relationship, even if you want to move forward with them. Because right now, you guys are kind of teetering like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Just, you don't know which way it's going to go. You don't know if it's going to fully collapse. Or, if you take that time, though, before it fully collapses, to take it down yourself and rebuild, that gives you the opportunity to carry forward in a more productive way, in a more stable way. But if you don't take that time to do the work, it's just going to come crashing down itself, and no one's going to want to put it back together. It's kind of like London Bridge is falling down. Well, you see it falling down, try and help it. Don't just let it devastate everything, right? Okay, so this is going to be a deep one. We already see it coming, so let's just prepare ourselves a little. So you have broken open. Now, there's a lot of work that is coming from this. It's very much about a broken heart, very much broken spirit. Just that terrible feeling when you just don't feel whole. You're in pieces. And unfortunately, this needs to happen for you to have a rebirth, for you to have a new awakening, for you to find something within yourself, and really nourish that part of you that has been neglected for so long, to reform a whole new you that is going to do miraculous things in the future. So you are your biggest and far most important investment. And this is investment in you. Taking the time to heal this. Don't run away from it. There's no point. It's going to happen, or it already has, and you just have to do the work for yourself, because you deserve that. Now, let's clarify broken open. Two more. And one more. Too many. Just need one more, please. Okay. So the next card you have for broken open is Four of Chalices. Now this one is there's someone coming forward with an offer, but you don't see that happening. You don't believe it's going to be happening. You have your cups here, and you're sad about it because you only have 3 and you want another one. I don't know. I don't write this. But perhaps you're missing that other one. And so when this person left, they took a cup. So it's like taking a piece of your heart with you, and you're missing that piece. Well, they are coming back with it. So there is someone coming back with an emotional proposal. Um, and this is very much someone, like I said, who really helps you feel more stable in life, a lot more secure, a lot more balanced. So perhaps you need to break open and do the work, so to speak, so that someone can come back with that final piece to help solve that puzzle of your heart and kind of put it back together like Humpty Dumpty. But they're coming in slow. So here is the King of Pentacles. Now, this person in the upright, very stable, very money driven, gets things done, hard worker, always very entrepreneurial, very good with their money. So this person is in the reverse. So this is the person that is potentially from your past, or this situation. Maybe you guys took time to separate, you're not talking. This could very well be the person who is not in current contact with you, but will be coming back. This person right here who's coming forward with, an offer of some sort. Now, mind you, that might only be an offer of friendship even. Perhaps it's an apology, reconciliation, or perhaps it's to just be friends because, like sometimes a relationship is done in a romantic sense, but some people, I don't know many of them, but some people are able to maintain some form of friendship after when the relationship was super significant to their life. So if you guys are able to make that work, by all means, go for it. Yeah, so it could pertain to either one of those situations, depending on your life. So you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this was someone who was very closed off in the past. Perhaps did not want to open up emotionally as much as you have, or was withholding a lot of trauma, I feel, is surrounding them. Things that they haven't dealt with, and it kind of comes out every now and then, which really pushes you away sometimes. Now, it could be that, or it could be that, now that it's in the reverse, they're opening up more. They're coming forward with more of an open heart. Now, this could be a divine masculine for you, or this could also, because this is the divine masculine, this is the horned god, but it's the emperor in traditional tarot. So the emperor embodies security, confidence, groundedness, entrepreneurship, like super steady, healthy, wonderful home life. Always very confident in his abilities. And this is upright. So this is either the person returning and they're starting to embody these traits to help progress the relationship, or this is you feeling a lot more better about yourself because you've done the work. You are healing yourself. And when you heal yourself, regardless of that other person being in your life or not, when you heal yourself, it radiates healing throughout the people in your life. It helps the situation. Healing yourself can never hurt the situation. So keep that in mind, because it's a solid investment to invest in yourself. Now you have the Four of a theme. So perhaps there's a time of rest here needed. Perhaps you need this time apart to kind of gain clarity. Gain clarity, peace of mind, tap in your own energy again. Take a break from a lot of things, like your own expectations of things. Like perhaps you feel like you're not quite up to par or where you want to be at, and you just need to tap out for a minute, take a break, and give yourself a break. But it's going to be victorious, because once you take that time out and really replenish yourself, here's forward energy, forward moving energy. This is the victory card. This is moving forward with passion and drive again, kind of reestablishing your energy and using it in a more positive way. And here's the witch, which is the magician in traditional tarot. You're back to manifesting wonderful things in your life. You are the creator of your destiny. You are the clear quartz in your life. You know, you amplify beautiful things in your life when you're on par with your own energy, when you are up to par in your energy. So great things are going to happen from this transformation. This broken open sounds terrifying and terrible in the moment. But you sometimes you have to break down to build back up properly, right? And that's what I feel like you're doing. You're really taking that time to rebuild your life, which is a wonderful thing. So your next card is Smoke and Mirror. Now, could be that you're refusing to see something clearly. Or it could be that you're very much mirroring someone right now. You and your partner that you're having kind of off and on moments with, you're mirroring each other. So you're trying to teach each other some very important lessons, but someone's unwilling to see these lessons right now, be it you or them. Someone is having difficulty facing themselves in the mirror. Someone's having a hard time really looking at themselves. Okay, so let's clarify. And it's to do with the Two of Chalices. Isn't that funny? Okay. It's not funny, sorry, but it just makes sense is all I'm saying. 3 more cards, please. Two more. 1 more. Okay. That's all I have here. Okay, bottom of the deck. The Lover's card. You're dealing with your divine feminine and masculine, whatever pertains to you. Your twin flame is here, and this is what this whole mess is about. But also about this, your own heart. So, okay, so Smoke and Mirrors. 2 people together. We're talking about the relationship. You two are definitely mirroring each other. So when something happens in their life that is very similar to what's happening in yours, or, you know, perhaps a dispute happens at one of their work, and it's very, very close to what just happened at yours, and you're giving them advice that you haven't taken yourself, or haven't even thought of taking yourself. That's a mirror moment. As in, maybe I should be listening to what I'm telling them. Maybe I need to be more aware of what's happening in my situation, because it's awfully familiar listening to their point of view. So it's very much Spirit put you two together to learn a lot of lessons from each other, because when you are in a mirror partnership, you can't avoid it anymore. You cannot stick your head in the sand and pretend you're an ostrich and think like, oh, I don't see what's going on in my life. It's right in front of you. You have no choice but to stare it right in the face. That, unfortunately, is what Spirit does when you're refusing to fix something on your own. So, like I said, if you don't do the work yourself, Spirit's going to make it happen, and it's going to be much more painful. Or cyclical, or a long time as well. But right now, you're dealing with a lot of mind issues, as in you're too much in your head, and it's creating a lot of boundaries, a lot of obstacles that might not even be there. So for this person, she's bound, she's blindfolded, and she's in this circle of swords. But she doesn't realize that she has the power all along to just walk out of here, because she's blinded. She's choosing, in a sense, not to see what the reality of the situation is. You have the ability to remove these binds. you have the ability to take that blindfold off, and you have the ability to walk forward on a steady path away from these sharp swords. Spirit is always behind you on this. And they're showing me, hey, you know, you have that ability. Here's the Three of Cups, the celebration card. Perhaps this is overcoming a very difficult time, and you guys are really coming together to deal with it together, which is beautiful. And if you need to, you know, rely on your friends. You have friends, you have support systems around you for a reason. So tap into their energy as well. But be careful, because you do have the addictions card coming up, the devil. So this is nature in this deck, but it's the devil in traditional tarot, which means the addictions are at play here. That could be, like I said, I think earlier, the addiction to either alcohol or drugs. Perhaps when you drink with the person, it just like sends the relationship downhill, brings up all the past traumas, childhood traumas, anything that really just almost bring out the demons in people. Or it could be that you're addicted to this person and they're kind of a toxic energy right now. Not, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be, it's not their fault. There are a lot of things that comprise that trauma within someone and turn it into, you know, a terrible situation. But either way, these need to be addressed, is what Spirit is saying. And, you know, right now you're not really like ready to move forward. So here's the Three of Wands. Normally in the upright, this means moving forward, not waiting anymore, just taking life by the balls, so to speak, and moving forward and doing it. In the reverse, this is waiting, stagnant energy, afraid to make a move, afraid of change. But you have the Star card here. So this is renewed hope. You do have hope. You do have the ability to do this change. You have each other as well. So tap into each other's strengths. Clearly communicate what's going on. And that way we're not filling in the blanks with our own trauma. And we can, you know, you can really come together to help each other out and really fulfill your dreams in a sense. Stop blocking yourselves. Now, your romance angel cards. This is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now, in this card here, this woman, they both seem unsure. They're both kind of standoffish because, you know, maybe they've been hurt, both equally hurt just as much in the past. And, you know, they're kind of unsure, like, should I trust you? Are you trustworthy? Will you hurt me more? Sometimes we just need that blind faith moment, or to recognize that we're not going to get out of life unscathed. So why not take that chance? There is the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. That could be that person that you kind of stopped communicating with in the beginning of the reading. They're coming back. So put your best foot forward and speak your truth and try to learn the lessons that you both are bringing forward for each other. And it doesn't surprise me they're coming back. You have attraction. You guys are very attracted to each other, not just physically, but, you know, intellectually, emotionally. You guys are on par. You're kind of like that other half, right, of each other. So as much as you might drive each other nuts in certain ways, it's still such a divine connection. It's a very stable, beautiful connection. And it has the potential for a lot of growth. So keep that in mind. You might just need to do some work. Never be afraid to roll up your sleeves, because the most you will get, or the least you will get out of putting in the work, is some form of reward. So that is all I have for you today, Gemini, for your full moon reading. If you resonated with any of this, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments below if you have any. Also check out my By Luna's Light Facebook page for future live readings. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Take care.